purpose of this video blog is to talk with you about a sales productivity audit that we recently completed for one of our clients. The reason that they asked us to do this was because they were trying to figure out why some of their salespeople were very successful in selling their product and why some of their salespeople really seemed to struggle. And one of the areas that they were very interested in knowing was what was the behavioral nature of the people that were struggling, and what was the behavioral nature of the people that were successful, and would it really be as simple as just having two buckets and to be able to say, well, if your behavioral style looks like this, you're going to be successful, and if it looks like that, you're not going to be successful. Well, as exciting as that possibility is, life doesn't really work out that way. The information that they gained was really even more valuable than that. What we were able to learn is that people that had dominance as a high behavioral trait were very successful in their environment because it's very much a hunting sales environment. These are salespeople that only call on new name accounts. Once they sell something, then the account is serviced by other people and they need to move on to go find the next new account. They also had quite a few high extroverts in their sales organization, some of which had done very well and some really struggled. Well, part of the sales audit was a one-on-one dialogue with each salesperson to talk with them about what their behavioral style is, how they can take best advantage of it, and based on their own style, what they found worked best for them on the job. And what we were able to find out is that the new name activity, especially for the high extroverts, was a bit of a roller coaster ride. When they were feeling good about themselves, they did well, but if they ran into a rough patch, they would start losing that self-confidence that they needed. That same pattern did not exist with the high dominance people. So the vice president of sales was able to take advantage of this information and recognize that when those people on his sales team that had extroversion as their highest trait were going through a difficult time, he needed to spend more time talking to them and reassuring them that they were doing okay. Here's the other interesting factor that they learned, especially about their new hires. If a high extrovert salesperson for them got off to a good start, they were probably well on their way to doing well. But if they struggled from the beginning, they really needed some extra loving and caring to get them over the hurdle, because they would start to really take that lack of initial success personally. None of the other behavioral traits reacted that way. The client got tremendous value out of the information. This was not a huge consulting assignment. The sales team measured somewhere between 15 and 18 people, and as a result of that, we were able to talk with everybody on a one-on-one basis, and it was very effective for them. A larger client took a very similar tactic, but instead of us talking with everybody on the sales team, they selected a group of about 15 people for us to have a similar type of a conversation and a similar exercise. If this is the kind of thing that you think can help your organization, look into it and take the time to learn what really makes your people tick.